Good morning, everyone. I am Shekar, your English teacher. Today, I have brought you a very important topic called compound adjectives. You have learned something about adjectives in your earlier classes. Before we learn something about compound adjectives, let me tell you about adjectives first. You know that the adjectives are describing words. You people use normal adjectives like colors, size, number, etc. to describe people, places, or things. But do you know the magic of compound adjectives? Do you use them in your daily conversation? Compound adjectives are so attractive, and the people will suddenly think your English is attractive if you use them in your daily conversation. So, use compound adjectives in your exams, and you will find good marks because they sound good. Are you ready to travel in my boat? Compound adjectives. So before we learn something about compound adjectives, first let me tell you about adjective. What is adjective? So an adjective is a word that describes something. And you'll come to know better about adjectives with the help of this example. So this is a nice book. So generally, if without adjectives, the sentence will be like this. This is a book. Yeah, there are n number of books. There are n number of books in the market on particular topic. But if you want to say something about good or bad or your opinion, there must be some word. So that some word is nothing but adjective. So adjective describes something about a noun or a person, especially a person, a place, or thing. So first, so adjective is very useful to describe a person or everything. He is a clever student. He is a student. What kind of student? Clever student. Here, the word clever is giving more information about the word student. Noun. Student is a noun. The third example, this is a tall tree. Yeah, a number of trees are there in the world. But how is the tree? The tree is tall. The word tall is describing or giving more information about the word tree. I hope you understood what is about adjective. So let me go in detail about compound adjectives. So what is compound adjectives? Did you use them in your exams or in your conversations earlier? At least try to use them in your exams and in your daily life. This will help you. That will show you that your efficiency of your language. So what is compound adjective? A compound adjective is an adjective which has two or more words to describe a person. Generally, we use normal adjectives. So normal adjectives has one word adjectives. But here compound is nothing but what? Two or more words to describe a person or a place or a thing. Yeah. And we use hyphen between compound adjectives to describe nouns. So in between compound adjectives, a hyphen must be there. What happens if we don't have hyphen? We'll come to know in the next slide. A compound adjective is sometimes called a hyphenated adjective. So another form of compound adjective is hyphenated adjective. Yeah. With this example, you'll come to know something better about compound adjectives. It was a heartbreaking story. If you want to say in a normal tone, it was a story. It's a normal one. But if you want to say something about good or bad, what you have to use? As I told you, some adjective must be there. Here, we used a compound adjective. What is compound adjective here? Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking is an adjective. Okay. And story is noun. So the word story is described with the help of compound adjectives heartbreaking. And the next example is it is a homemade cake. It is a cake. But what kind of cake? Where it was made? It is prepared at home. So that is a homemade cake. Homemade is an adjective. What kind of adjective? Compound adjective. Why it is compound adjective? Because it has two adjectives. It is formed with two words. So if we have more than two words or more than two words, it's called as compound adjective. I hope you understood better. I'm going to give you some more examples. The first one is I submitted a 6-page document. How many pages are there? 6 page. So 6 page is a compound adjective to describe document. Second one, she adopted a 2-year-old girl. So girl is a noun. What's the age of 2-year-old? See here, 3 words are used. So 2-year-old, 3 words are there. So compound. Compound means having more than 2 words. So compound adjective. Third one, you have to be open-minded about everything. Open-minded, compound adjective. And as I forgot to tell you, so here open-minded, in between the 2 words, what is there? Hyphen is there. I'm going to explain what happens if we don't have hyphen in between the 2 words in the next slide. This is a 4-foot table. How many foot are there? 4 are there. So 4 foot, it's a compound adjective. Table is a noun. So table is described with the help of compound adjective 4 foot. Fifth one, Raju is a part-time worker. So worker is a noun. And the worker is described with the compound adjective. What is the compound adjective here? Part-time. So here 2 words are there with the help of hyphen. This is an all too common error. So error is a noun. What kind of error? All too common. It's a compound adjective. Beware of the green-eyed monster. Monster is a noun. And here compound adjective described. Monster. Green-eyed. 2 words are there. Compound adjective. He is a cold-blooded man. Man is a noun. Cold-blooded is a compound adjective formed by 2 words. I love this brightly lit room. I love this brightly lit room. So room noun and brightly lit compound adjective formed by 2 words. Danny's dog is well behaved. So well behaved is a compound adjective. So once again reminding you, compound adjective is an adjective which has 2 or more words to describe noun. So with this picture you will come to know very detail what happens with hyphen, without hyphen. Look at compound adjectives. The hyphen makes a big difference. So 2 examples are there. So listen to my pronunciation very carefully. I saw a man eating alligator. I saw a man eating alligator. Sorry. I saw a man eating alligator. Man eating alligator. Second one. I saw a man eating alligator. I saw a man eating alligator. A hyphen can make difference in meaning. So I'm going to explain in detail. Look at the picture once again. One alligator is taking rest. And specs are there. Even camera is also there. And in the second picture, a man stood eating alligator. What does it mean by alligator? Just like a crocodile. Animal like crocodile. First example. I saw a man eating alligator. I saw a man eating alligator. We are describing the alligator here in this example. What type of alligator is it? It is one that eats men. What does it mean by it eats people? The second example, I saw a man eating alligator. I saw a man eating alligator. This sentence without the hyphen sounds like a man is eating an alligator. Here, man is used as the subject, eating is used as a verb, alligator is used as object. So be careful with compound adjectives, with, without. And okay, so we came across or we learned something about adjectives and we have n number of adjectives in our mind, but we don't know how many compound adjectives are there. You people may know or may not know, but it's very easy if you know the rules that I am going to teach you now. If you know that rules, then automatically you can create n number of compound adjectives of your own. So try to be with me and try to listen to me very attentively, so that you will come to know what is compound adjectives and how they are formed. Are you all ready? Get ready. So before we learn something about compound adjectives, we need to learn something about some terms. First one is adverb. What is adverb? Yeah, you already learned these things in your earlier classes, as I told you, like adjective. So a word which modifies the meaning of a verb, an adjective or another adverb, is called adverb. Modified means changing. Yeah. So adverb tells how, when, where something, why happens, how the action is done, when the action is done, where the action is done, and why the action is done. It's going to tell. Yeah, first example, Rani smiles beautifully. Yeah, Rani smiles. How? Beautifully. Rani smiles beautifully. How she smiles? Beautifully. The second example, he came very late. He came. But when? Late. He came late. Here the word late is used as a verb. Beautiful, adverb. And the third example, they went out. Where did they go? Out. They went out. Here out is an adverb. I think you might have understood what is adverb. Noun. A word used to name a person, thing, place, an idea, or a quality of mind is defined as a noun. Everyone knows that a noun is a name giving word, but that's wrong. Sometimes we even have it may be an idea, it may be an emotion, it may be a quality of mind. But in your schooling, many of the students knows only noun is a naming word. No, yeah, it is a naming word as well as an idea or a quality of mind or a state of mind or emotions, whatnot. Many things are there in that. So I'm going to give you some examples. The first one is Mother Teresa is a great social worker. Here the word Mother Teresa is the name of a person. Dictionary is useful to students. Here the word dictionary is the name of a thing. India is a subcontinent. Here India, name of the country. So Mother Teresa, dictionary, India. These are all nouns only. Yeah. Pain and pleasure go hand in hand. So pain, pleasure. These are emotions. These are abstract ideas. We can't see pain. We can't even touch pleasure. So these are all emotions. So emotions are also called as nouns. Sixth one, knowledge brings wisdom. Yeah, absolutely right. So knowledge and wisdom, these are abstract ideas. I've already told you what is abstract noun. Abstract noun is nothing but what? The words, the nouns that we can't see, we can't even touch. These are all abstract ideas. These are also nouns. Love and hatred are common to all human beings. Here, love and hatred, quality of mind or state of mind. These are also nouns. Yeah, these terms are very, very important to understand our concept better. You know very well about verbs and verb forms. So let me take the word eat. What are the verb forms of eat? Eat, eats, eating, ate, eaten. Let me read again. Eat, eats, eating, ate, eaten. So generally we use V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. The other form of V1 and ing form is present participle. What is present participle? Verb ends with ing are called as present participles. Let me give you some examples. Eating, drinking, talking, walking, running, etc. So, if a verb ends with ing, they are called as present participles. And another term, very important term, is past participle or V2. Past participle is nothing but what? V2 forms. Okay, right. So, these are very, very important. So, if you want to understand something about compound adjectives, first we need to know about adjective, adverb, noun, present participle, and past participle. These are the 5 terms very important to understand the idea of compound adjectives. So, now let me teach you how compound adjectives are formed. The first rule is adjective plus past participle. Some compound adjectives are formed with the help of adjective plus past participle with the help of hyphen. So, first example is narrow minded. So, here narrow adjective, minded past participle. Can we see them in example? He is narrow minded and bigoted. Narrow minded, compound adjective, used with the help of or formed with the help of adjective past participle. And the second one is hair, short haired. Short haired. He was dancing with a short haired woman. Woman is a noun. Here the word woman is described with a compound adjective formed by adjective or plus past participle. Short adjective, haired past participle. Absent minded. He was absent minded when he was in schooling. Who was absent minded? He. So, he is a pronoun. So, here he is described with the help of compound adjective. Absent minded. Sorry, I forgot to put hyphen in between two. Please ignore. So, you just imagine that hyphen is there. Absent hyphen minded. Sorry, compound adjective. Kind hearted. Everyone says he is a kind hearted man. Man is a noun. Here, kind hearted is used as an compound adjective to describe man. And how this is formed? Kind is an adjective. Hearted, past participle. Adjective plus past participle. Cold blooded. As I told you, reptiles are cold blooded creatures. So, cold blooded is a compound adjective formed with the help of adjective plus past participle. So, these two became as compound adjectives. For what? To describe creatures. What kind of creatures? Cold blooded creatures. Giving more information about creatures. Quick witted. He proved himself a quick witted negotiator. Quick witted, compound adjective. And quick is an adjective, witted past participle. And it is a compound adjective to describe negotiator. Strong willed. She is a very strong willed woman. Here, compound adjective strong willed is used to describe woman. So, woman noun and strong willed compound adjective, and it is formed adjective strong and participle willed. And some compound adjectives are formed with the help of adverb plus participle. First one is well known. She is a well known actress. Well known is a compound adjective, and well is an adverb, and known is past participle. Well behaved. He is an obedient and well behaved child. So, the word child is described with compound adjectives. Well behaved. So, well behaved is a compound adjective. Well is an adverb, and behaved is a past participle, and well educated. I come from a well educated family. So, well educated is a compound adjective. So, it is formed with the help of a well adverb and educated past participle. And well educated is used to describe the family. What kind of family? Well educated. So, instead of using compound adjectives, we can even use adjectives. But that is not good in the higher level. So if you want to show your efficiency, if you want to attract the other people, you have to use compound adjectives. So people will be attracted towards your vocabulary. Densely populated. Another example. We live in a densely populated city. So city is a noun, and densely populated is a compound adjective, and it is used to describe the city. What kind of city? Densely populated. So shall I give you an example of a normal adjective? Normal adjective is, instead of densely populated, we can use crowded city. Crowded is an adjective. City is a noun. It's very common. Every person use crowded city. But if you use densely populated city, people will feel that this person has some extra vocabulary, and he feels or she feels that you have good vocabulary and good knowledge over English language. I hope you understand why we have to use compound adjectives in exams and in our daily life. If you use these compound adjectives in your exams, automatically you score well. And if you use them in your conversation, automatically people will learn something from you, and even they like you. And another form of formation of compound adjective is adverb plus past participle. Widely recognized. Widely recognized short form is famous. Instead of saying famous, widely recognized. She is a widely recognized expert in technology. So expert is a noun. Actually, widely recognized is used to describe that expert or that woman. So this is a compound adjective. Highly respected. Instead of honorable, we can use highly respected. Our speaker tonight is a highly respected scholar. Scholar is a noun. What kind of scholar? Highly respected. Brightly lit. So this is a brightly lit room. So room is a noun, and brightly lit is a compound adjective framed by adverb plus participle. Yeah, some compound adjectives are even formed with the help of noun plus past participle. So once again, I'm reminding you, what is past participles? The past participles are the words which, with nothing but V2. Middle aged. So middle is a noun. Aged, age, aged, aged. So past participle. I noticed two middle-aged passengers. So passengers noun. Middle-aged compound adjective, and this is framed with the help of noun plus past participle. Once again, I am explaining you. So these compound adjectives are used to describe nouns or pronouns. Purely to describe nouns or pronouns. To give more information about nouns or pronouns. Sun-dried. I love eating sun-dried raisins. Sun-dried compound adjectives. Raisins noun. So sun noun. Dried past participle. Child wanted. I wanted to buy my daughter the most child wanted toy. What kind of toy? Child wanted. Compound adjective is used here to describe toy. So child is a noun. Wanted is past participle. Sun-baked. We strolled along the sun-baked streets of Naples. So sun-baked compound adjective formed with the help of noun and past participle. As I told you, some other compound adjectives are formed with the help of noun plus present participle. I have already told you what is mean how what is present participle. Present participle is nothing but verb ends with ing form or ing. Eating, talking, walking. English speaking. United Kingdom is an English speaking country. Country noun, English speaking compound adjective, and here the word English is a noun. Speaking, present participle. Speaking. Time saving. We spend a fortune on the latest time saving gadgets. Gadgets noun. What kind of gadget? Time saving. Time saving is compound adjective, and here the time is a noun and saving is present participle. Saving. Record breaking. That was a record breaking jump. What kind of jump? Record breaking. So record is a noun, breaking, past present participle, breaking. Mouth watering. I bought some mouth watering strawberries. Mouth watering. So mouth is a noun, watering is present participle, and mouth watering is a compound adjective, and this compound adjective mouth watering is used to describe strawberries. What kind of strawberries? Mouth watering. Instead of using yummy strawberries, we can use mouth watering. So yummy is very common word, every person use that, but if you use this kind of compound adjectives, you will be different among other people. Next, thought provoking. I think this idea is thought provoking, right? What idea? Using compound adjectives is a thought provoking idea. The film had a thought provoking message. Message is a noun. What kind of message the film had given? Thought provoking. Thought provoking is a compound adjective. Here the word thought is a noun. Provoking is a present participle. Provoking. And adjective plus present participle. Good looking. She is a good looking girl. Here the girl, how the girl is described? Good looking. How is the girl? Good looking. Good looking is compound adjective. Good adjective. Looking present participle. Long lasting. It left a long lasting taste in my mouth. What is long lasting? Taste. So taste is a noun. So what kind of taste it has? Long lasting. So long lasting is a compound adjective. Here long is an adjective. Lasting is present participle. Slow moving. He was stuck in a line of slow moving traffic. Traffic is a noun and slow moving is compound adjective. Slow is an adjective. Moving is present participle. And adjective plus present participle became as compound adjective with the help of hyphen. Once again, I am reminding you, we have to use hyphen in between compound words. If we don't have, the meaning will be changed. Adverb plus present participle. Never ending. Writing a dictionary is a never ending task. Task is a noun. Never ending is a compound adjective. The word never is an adverb and ending is present participle. End plus ing, ending. So never ending is a compound adjective. Is used to describe task. What kind of task? Never ending task. Forward thinking. Some forward thinking politicians are proposing reforms to the educational system. So politicians. What kind of politicians? Forward thinking. So forward is an adverb. And thinking is present participle. Thinking. Noun plus adjective also forms compound adjective. The first example is world famous. His books are world famous. Here the words world famous, compound adjective. Books are given more information with the help of world famous. Ice cold. I would love an ice cold ice cream. So ice cream is a noun and compound adjective is ice cold, and normal way of using adjective is cold ice cream. Compound adjective is ice cold ice cream. Smoke free. This is a smoke free restaurant. What kind of restaurant is it? Smoke free. So smoke free is compound adjective. Restaurant is a noun. So smoke free is giving more information about restaurant. So smoke free is formed with the help of noun and adjective. Adjective plus noun also gives compound adjectives. First example, full length. A full length portrait of Queen hung on the wall. Portrait means picture. A picture of Queen hung on the wall. What length? Full length. Full length is a compound adjective and portrait is a noun. Full adjective, length noun. Last minute. It was the last minute decision. So decision is a noun. Last minute is a compound adjective. What kind of decision? Last minute. So compound adjectives. So last is an adjective and minute is a noun. Noun plus noun. So two nouns also gives a compound adjective. Part-time. We have 20 part-time members of staff. How many members? 20 part-time. Part-time. What kind of members? Part-time. So compound adjective part-time. So part noun, time noun. Compound adjective is used to describe members. Adjective plus adjective. Fat free. You can put it over frozen yogurt, fat free ice cream, whatever you like. Fat free is a compound adjective, ice cream is a noun. So ice cream is described with the help of compound adjective fat free, and fat free is formed with the help of adjective plus adjective. Thank you very much for watching compound adjectives. And once again I am telling you that compound adjectives are very important in daily life and even in your exams. And I am going to give you one worksheet and you just go through and write the answers and send me.